All is one. P.A. Finley Anonymous, the universe, coming at you live on this beautiful Thursday afternoon, just about 3:25 p.m., May 28th, 2020. Sending out an atomic mushroom cloud explosion of love all across the globe. When do we not need that, right? Okay? Giving Mother Earth a hug. Thank you very much, Mother Earth. Sending out love to each and every one of you who is viewing and who is not viewing. Sending out a lot of love. We got a very interesting one today. We're going to take a trip out to Minneapolis and send out a lot of love, extra love and daps to Minneapolis right now. Going through a lot of trauma, okay? Hang out with me on this one, you guys. This is going to be interesting.
Introducing. Introducing the elemental that realizes oneness, the all things and the noneness, where the boredom and the fun is.
Okay, sending out a shout out to my listeners and viewers. Y'all get a single dap. Sending out a shout out to my All1llAs. Y'all get a double dap. And sending out a special shout out to my soul models. You guys get a triple dap. All right. Thank you so much for your service and your frontlineism and stepping up to the plate and accepting the mantle of being the example of the next level. Thank you so guys so much. You guys are super duper awesome. I appreciate you. We all do. Even if we don't know you. We don't even know you, but we appreciate you. All right. Let's head down to Minneapolis. And I'm having a problem with pronouncing that word. Y'all forgive me if I chop it up. Another man caught on camera. Another death. African American death caught on camera by the police. And I'm going to tell you guys something. This is, okay. So, my message is this. My statement is this. My all in all, you know, as a matter of fact, I'm gonna keep it separate from All1llA, but I mean, All1llA has its own statement. But this is P.A. Finley Anonymous, the universe statement. Right now. All1llA there's another statement All1llA will make. But this one is personally from me. Another black man got caught on camera. You know, and I mean, this, you know, what I gotta say is, times that by 100, times that by 1,000, times that by 100,000, times that by 1,000,000 over the years, just not caught on camera. Times that by how many cases, police shootings and killings and beatings, and they're looking at the police reports. Got nothing about no wrongdoing by the police. I mean, obviously, hey man, I screwed up, I stepped on his neck, I beat him too bad, I messed up. Nobody's confessing on very own, and I'm gonna pause. Okay, I'm back. So this is like 1% of the. Listen, people come to this country and get the freaking red carpet. Okay, listen, we have not complained. Nobody's complained about that. Okay, people deserve the red. All people deserve the red carpet. Okay, we don't want the person's number. I ain't getting no red carpet. Neither should you. No, I'm not running. I'm not pushing that. I'm saying you get the red carpet. I get the red carpet. We all can get the red carpet. There's plenty of red carpet for everybody. You know what I mean? Like, what's the problem with the red carpet? There's a shortage of red carpet. So, and you guys don't even know. You just come to the country and just mulch on everything we built. Suck up everything, every resource, everything that we built this country on, and we built it. Believe that. Don't get it twisted. The African American built this country. It's not even. I don't think that's even an argument, right? But and don't give us no respect. Don't give us no love, no props, no nothing, no thank yous, no honors, nothing. And we still getting it, dude. We still getting it right in front of you. And we've been getting it right in front of you. I ain't said nothing. It's been a black and white thing since forever. It's been a black and white thing since forever. And y'all, and the rainbow in between, y'all come here and don't even say nothing. Y'all don't even pick a side. Get your kids, grab your kids, get them together, get them out of here, man. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? Let's just proceed. Straightforward. Blinders on. We don't see anything. Because you can't believe it. You came all this way and went through all HE double hockey stick to get here. And when you get here, you see this at the bottom of the whole thing. You're like, man, they didn't advertise this, So, you didn't know it was like this. You didn't know it was this type of party. You didn't know. You know what I'm saying? You didn't know. So you got to make some decisions. Now you got to make decisions. Do I get myself involved or do I stay the course? I'm an immigrant. How in the world? You know what I mean? Like, I can't come up in here trying to change that. I'm an immigrant myself. I'm trying to get in where I've been in. Amen. Listen, kudos. Listen, I'm not knocking you because it's a pickle. It's a pickle. I get it. It's a pickle. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. I get it. So you just lean more on the side or don't. You know what I mean? Hey, look. I get you. I understand. But you can at least stop acting like we got a freaking disease. Listen, before coronavirus, people act like we got the plague. The rainbow in between, y'all come over here and y'all act like we got the plague. We the problem. You know? We the one killing them. Like, we the ones constantly killing them. Like, we ain't the ones being killed, we the ones killing them. Are we the ones constantly getting killing? Are we doing the killing? Are we taking them out? The police, the white man, the white people, is they running around scared because we taking them out all the time? Is that unfair? So why in the world are we treated like we got the freaking plague? We already got to deal with this coronavirus crap. That stuff is aimed at us and directed at us. Everything is directed at, like, somebody feel like the whole planet would be better off if we didn't exist. Like somebody got that idea in their head that, man, it'd be better off, man, and they just was no more here. Africans too. In Africa, dude, everywhere black folk, the blacker you are, the more endangered species you are. Okay, I'm back. gonna have to pause again doing this DoorDash thing. Endangered species. The African American is we're endangered species, dude. We do. It's all over. We're getting attacked from everywhere. And that's why I think that this virus is genetically engineered. How you gonna be taking us out? How we gonna be the ones getting took out the most? Who in the world are we? Now, I will admit that even if the virus is not genetically engineered and it is a natural source, it's attacking the diet, dude. And we got the worst diet because we're in the garbage communities, man. They service the garbage, dog. And we tear that garbage up. So we are the most unhealthy as far as the congested version of us. Now we got some of us sprinkled out in other areas, they got access to better food. But I believe that this disease is seeking out certain diets, dude. And we got the worst of it, dude. We got our diet, dude. You talk to us right now. Listen, I'm over here suggesting that we stop eating chicken. Black folks, I'm putting chicken on the thing, and dude, don't you know I can be assassinated for that? Black folks could take me out. People be like, man, ain't you so worried about the government? No, I'm worried about my folks. So they can hear that you got to put chicken on the chopping block. They gonna be like, dude, I will tear your head, dude. And I still gotta do it. I still gotta talk to them. Still gotta tell them. With a bullet aimed at my head, I still gotta do it. I don't want no bullet. I don't want to be a target. I don't want crosshairs. I don't want to be cats on sniping. I don't want that world. I don't want it. I'm not looking for it. I understand what Jesus was talking about. If this cross past me. He didn't want to do that. Were you crazy? I'm tearing up. He didn't want to do that, man. Dude, that's not what he wanted to do, but he had to do it. That was his purpose. This is my purpose. It's my purpose. So, I'd rather do my purpose and get took out and not do it and live. This is what I'm here for. What are you going to do? You know what I'm saying? Whatever. You could have been here for something else. I would have to do that. Whatever, right? It's the roll of the dice. We all got stuff to do. This is what I'm doing. Anyway, so going back, I forget his name, man. They've been saying it 1,000 times. I can't remember the brother's name, but one love, man. But just not him. See, that's the point. It's not. Should we want the world to think that that was just him? He got lucky in the one time that the dude got his neck, sat on by a knee. The one time it happened. Okay, I'm back. So. You're going back to Minneapolis again. My tongue and my no teeth. There's too many N's and L's. You know what I'm saying? He's like, man, we ain't got nothing to push up against, man. What you got here? Anyway, so remember, you guys, this is not a one-time incident, man. Unfortunately, this is the norm. I know y'all thinking like, no way. I know it sounds impossible. It does. It sounds like a horror movie. It does. You're right. I'm sorry to all those to my Rainbow Coalition members. You know what I mean? My many, my Asians, my Latinos, who they pretty much been here the longest seeing this, witnessing this. Asians, Latinos, Indians, Japanese, all my, my folks, my cousins, even my distant cousins, my white folks, even y'all know more than anybody, man. This is ridiculous. This is too much. But you're protected by the police, so it's like, I mean, dude, at the drop of a dime for you, my Caucasian brothers and sisters, drop a dime, dude, they coming in force. So it's hard how you gonna step up to that? And they're protecting you. And you know you need protection, right? So you gotta turn a blind eye. You can't. Dude, it's a freaking pickle for everybody. First of all, it's unbelievable, right? It's like entirely too hard to believe. It's just ridiculous, right? But what we need to do, we need some African, first of all, I don't know how to do this, but the African community is going to have to sit down and have a talk with the police community. I mean, just like round table. You know what I mean? And we can't, okay. First of all, we got to leave our anger at the door. Dude, we can't get nothing done if we cussing folk out. It's just, I'm sorry. You're looking at people that run across the table, man. That's trash. Anyway, so we're going to have to. I'm gonna have to get back to that. The round table, meeting at the round table. Be right back. So, yeah, we need a meeting at the round table, and we need to. Okay. See, that's the police. Okay, we need a meeting at the White House table. It is a community thing. It's not governmental per se. It's a tangled weave, dude. It's like it's tangled into everything. It's so on the bottom of everything. Now, what we need to do is this: fear. Okay, all of this is fear-based. This is where AllOneAll comes in. See, yay! AllOneAll comes in to save the day. Yay! AllOneAll. Excuse me. Woo! Woohoo! Right? Okay. Fear is what drives all of this. Fear of what? Good. I'm so glad you asked that question. I'm so glad you guys are paying attention. All right. Fear of retaliation. I'm going there. Why not? Let's just put it on the table. Let's talk about this thing. Why is nobody talking about this? If the African American is ever allowed to come to power or to come to the middle of the totem pole, anywhere near it, there's a fear of retribution for slavery. Come on, man. The white community, come on. Today. Remember, today they're removed from slavery. There's no slave owners today. There's no plantations per se. Like I said, it's very complicated, this thing. But what I'm saying is these are the descendants of. They haven't slaved nobody. They ain't whooped nobody. I'm just saying. So they're not guilty of the act of slavery. Do you understand what I'm saying? But they're guilty by association. And that's where the pain. Can you imagine if it was you? African Americans, we need to step out of our shoes and look at their shoes. I'm so, through my heart, I'm tearing up. Because they gotta deal with this. I'm back. Dude, listen. There's a picture that needs to be painted. The Caucasian and us, African American, it's a black and white thing. It literally is a black and white thing. It ain't got nothing to do with nobody else. It's crazy, right? And that's what that makes it a little irritating, right? If you're like Asian American or, Latino American or Indian American, that makes it a little uncomfortable, right? And the natives, the Native Americans, see, they would like to see what's done to them. They would like to see that done to us. We're a little bit more resilient for some reason. We like roaches. We just can't get rid of every last one. You know what I mean? But they would love to see us. I mean, not love, but fear directs your path. It makes you decide certain things, okay? So, just want to say, and I'll pause again, that the African American, okay, let me fast forward to you, and then I'm going to pause, and I got to go do some door dashing. But, excuse me, I'm going to serve you a picture. I swear this guy ain't coming up here. He's going to get the cards. Okay, copy that. But I'm going to paint a picture. Okay? And this is what I'm proposing. I'm putting on the table. All in all, this is why AllOneAll is really important for humanity, for the future of humanity. Let me tell you why. Because everything rides on what happens between the African American community, the Native American community, the Caucasian community in America, all across the globe. But this American thing is off the freaking chain. So, I'm just focusing in right now. And what we do and how we resolve this 500-year going on dilemma. We've become one of the greatest countries in the world, but it has turned into a monster to the world. And is based on pain and fear and torture and turmoil. And the Caucasian community doesn't want to do this. But listen, yes, there's some that's like straight from the seed of Hitler. Yeah, there's a few of those. But the majority of Caucasians, they're beautiful people. You got some of the most beautiful Caucasian people on the planet. Okay? You guys exist. You guys are real. And depending on how you get involved, the end picture is this. Retribution. Something as simple as like no more taxes for the African American community or the Indian community. Like taxes never. Like ever again. Our taxes was paid a long time ago. So, but in return, we promise not to retaliate as a community. And we can come together for that decision-making process after we put the thing on the table. we're not going to come together. Listen, we're too divided because you guys are constantly in our way. Do you understand what I'm saying? You have to move your booby traps, landmines, snap. You got to go in and clear out the path. Okay, I'm back. So, their fear of retribution. Listen, it's been a lot of atrocities. Okay, the fear is authentic. I'm not mad at okay. Fear is a part of life. So I'm not anti-fear. All is not anti-fear. We embrace fear in its rightful state. You know what I mean? In its rightful place, fear is self-preservation. You know what I mean? That's fear. That's where fear comes from. Self-preservation. So, no worries. You know what I mean? I'm not mad at fear. The problem is misplaced fear. The problem is fear uncontrolled, untamed fear. That's the problem. Okay? So, you know, so what I'm saying is that all in all, and the universe that I have shown me that there's a way around this. There's a way around this. Okay? There's a solution to the unsolvable problem. There's a solution to everything. So there's a solution to this. And number one is we must address the fear. Okay? Look at it. Take a look at the fear. What is the fear based on? The fear is based on, as descendants of slave owners, that the descendants from the slaves, is going to want retribution. Payback. The big payback. James Brown. Like, James Brown. Yeah. We have to convince the Caucasians that the descendants of slaves is not going to take retribution from the descendants of slave owners. See, that's the biggest problem. What happens is it's a trap. Okay? It's like Star Wars. It's a trap. Okay. Because I can't get a guarantee that I won't get crossed, I won't get turned against, it's a term I'm looking for, but it's escaping me right now. But anyway, I can't get a confirmation that I'm going, you guys are not going to string me up and put my descendants into slavery for payback, for karma, right? With karma, right? Okay. So, therefore, I gotta keep my knee on your neck, as it turns out. Very symbolic. I can't let you up, because if I let you up, you're gonna take flight. So I got to have. So I can't let you up. And if I can't let you up, well, you see, it's a catch-22. What are you gonna do? What would anybody do in that position? Anybody? We would do the same thing. We would do the same freaking thing. Nobody would. No way. Dude, I can't see us doing nothing different. I can't see nobody other than none of the rainbow do anything different than what they're doing. And we have a freaking choice. What choice did I have? Okay? They don't have a choice. they must proceed in the direction that they're going. They can't not do it. What are you talking about? There's no, okay, I'm going to put my head on the gauntlet and, on the chopping block and I'm just going, nobody forcing me. I'm just going to physically do it myself. That's not self-preservation. You see? So if nobody can say, could anybody of the Rainbow Coalition, including us, way on the other end of the spectrum, could anybody say that we do anything different? Anybody? Anybody? Can anybody actually, and then make us believe it? So, now that we put ourselves in their shoes, we see what the problem is. We see where the fear is coming from. And the fear is making them do everything that they're doing now to us. To anybody who gets in their freaking way. You know what I'm saying? Think about Hiroshima, Nicaraguans in Hiroshima. Think about, those are the descendants. These are the descendants of those people that push them buttons. Drop them bombs, dude. You think that is not, I don't even understand what's going on with that, because it seems like they hooking them up. But anyway, I'm not going. So the first thing we need to do is convince them that we're not going to retaliate. Now, how are we going to do that, PA Anonymous, the universe? How are you going to convince them? First of all, how are you going to convince us? Before you convince them, you got an uphill battle going on right now, talking about. Because you got a lot of people, a lot of our folks that's waiting for an opportunity. Listen, who wouldn't, right? We living with this thing. And it's fresh every day in our faces, every day. We're tired. We're tired of being sick and tired. We're punch drunk. That's the reason why we're crazy. That's why you see us, you be like, what's going on with them? Excuse my language. And that's how you be. Why they so? Dude, we get knocked around every day. Every day we got to deal with something that we can't deal with. This is us. You see what I'm saying? So, so this is what it is. So first we gotta convince ourselves. Now, I'm gonna have to make another video. Obviously, it's gonna be in parts, because now we're gonna get into why we should not retaliate. Why we must agree not to retaliate. Okay? And the reason is gonna blow your freaking mind. Right? It's gonna blow your mind. You're gonna be like, what? I just want to say that there's a solution to everything. And I know that sounds very optimistic of me. Yeah. Oh, excuse me. But anything is possible, dude. And once we tap into that, we're gonna be fine. Okay? We gotta believe it. The things we can. Listen, obviously, it's gonna be a lot of work to be done. But I can convince the African American community to release and let go of the retribution germ. Okay? The retaliation germ. Let that go and grab a hold on this brand new idea I'm bringing to the table. I'm not telling you to let something go and then not, just leave your hand just empty. No. I got something for you. I got something for the African community alone. Just for you. Like I said before, not the African, not the American, the African American. Something for you, specifically. Purpose. That's something for you to do that will change everything. He moving. He ain't moving. So, ride with me, okay? Listen to, at least hear my vision. Hear what All1llA says your real purpose is. If the African community can hear that purpose and accept and embrace that purpose, then we can let that go. Obviously, you can't hold on to both. That's the thing. That's the trick. It's always a trick. It's always something. You know, right? At some particular point, it sounds so good. Okay, now you want my credit card number. I mean, it's always a twist, right? But this time, no credit card number is needed. This ain't nothing to do with money, believe it or not. It's the craziest thing. I know that sounds crazy, but it doesn't. This only has to do with letting go of the disease of hate, okay? The disease of pain and anguish, and get back. You gotta let that go in order to grab this. In order to embellish, if you will, into the purpose that is your own, you have to let go of the false purpose. There's a real purpose and a false purpose. Y'all know what time it is. Like, share, subscribe, leave a comment. Let me know. I said a lot. I told you this is going to be interesting. Like, share, subscribe, leave a comment. Let me know what you guys think. We have to give up the idea of retribution. And let me tell you something. A lot of us don't even know what I'm talking about. A lot of us can't really identify a time when they really thought about it. But it's back there. It's back there. And it is. I'm telling you, it is. It is. But we're not. See, let me tell you something else, then I'm going to let you go. That's not what we are. We really don't think like that. We'll think like that to us because we hate ourselves right now because we're not doing what we feel we should be doing. See? I'm about to let you know what we should be doing. That's what I'm here for. To let you know what we need to be doing. That's something that you know you need to be doing. I know exactly what that is. All1llA has shown me, my universe has shown me, and now I'm going to introduce that vision to you and to your universe. That way you can see it within your universe. It won't have to be you hearing it just from me. You receive it from within. Your universe will tell you. Obviously, I got to introduce you to the idea of you being the universe. Yeah. You. So, y'all know what time it is. Be beautiful as you are. Peace. And what is all.
Remind you who you are.
Boom.